Hello everyone from Patio Frutal. This is Sergio coming at you. Today is September the 3rd and we're gonna have a little tour of our vegetable garden. I know I haven't shown any of it, so you probably think I don't have one. So we're gonna pass through the gate of the secret garden. Not so. But anyhow, doors open and we're gonna come in and we're gonna start seeing the tomatoes here. And they have a bamboo trellis sort of to give them the support. And well, we start seeing the tomatoes are ripening up. They've been ripening up for a while, over 2 weeks. Uh, Look at that, even on the ground. But I'm not gonna pick it up at this moment since I just want to show you a little bit of what's going on in here. I guess I have a bird or a chipmunk that is eating some of my super sweet 100 sweet uh, tomatoes. Look at that. Mmm, delicious. I mean, if you have a chance next year, plant this fruit. Your kids are gonna love it. They're very sweet, um, very enjoyable. And we also have uh, yellow tomatoes. They're doing just well. Look at that. There's a lot of tomatoes, but you see, so much weight to it that it's kind of bending my trellis here. But they'll hold up. They'll hold on. You know, we had some windy days. They kind of push the crops to the side. But anyway, and that is my pear tree back there. The pear tree is loaded. I'm gonna show you so you can see how loaded that is. That is loaded with pear. Those are called kaffir pears. Kaffir pears, and they are very hard, kind of what you call it, toddy or something like that. But they are delicious. And they'll ripen. The latest pear that ripens up in the yard are those, and they're great to just pick them, eat them fresh, crunchy to the end. So we also have in this tomato garden here, vegetable garden, we also have some young fig plants that are starting up their life in here, sharing it with the garden. So we're gonna walk away from this garden and we're gonna mm, delicious, and we're gonna go back here to my three sister garden, the native way to plant these plants, which is consist corn, bean, and squash. I want you to see how this is. I gotta tell you, these plants, these corn plants, they're 6 feet tall, and all this is covered by the squash. The squash is covering the whole area here, and you can even see the bean, and that is the working relationship. The beans produce, pick up the carbon monoxide from the air, puts it in the ground. The corn gets fertilized with a nitrogen that is picked and carbon monoxide from the air, and it's forgot that word now, but it's work. They work in contingency, one with each other, and they just produce beautifully. I also have some tomatoes here on the side. Look at the size of those. Those are big. Those are like 1 pound tomatoes, and those are called mortgage lifters. I guess if you have a few of those, they'll lift your mortgage up. But anyway, so what I want you to show you guys here is that in here we got the largest squash. Let's see if I get it in camera. There we go. These are the largest squash that I ever grown here in the USA. This is a Guatemalan squash. A friend gave me some seeds, and I started them in the greenhouse. And this thing a massive. That one that you saw there, that big one, which is like 8 pound, is a baby compared to this one here. So this one here, look at that. That one has to be close to. I'm gonna back up a little, see if I can make this smaller. There we go. Look at the size of that thing. That thing right there is gotta be around 12 pounds. And that's just some of them. I also have some butternut squash. See if I find them. Oh, anyway, amongst those Guatemalan squash, those seeds that my friend gave me, there's also this kind. Look at that. That little baby there. I don't know how big that's gonna get, but that's not a large one either. But it is amongst um, the group of seeds. So I'm gonna show you another of those gigantic Guatemalan squash. Look at that. That's another one that has to be around 8 pounds. And oh, by the way, and my beans are also ripening up. Ripening up. Look at the beans. They're just ripening up. They're gonna be ready to be picked probably this weekend. But as you see, that is a tangled mess to get in there because I got 3 rows of beans, 1 row of corn, and subsequently that's how it goes. 2 rows of beans. Sorry, pardon me that. So 2 rows of bean, one of corn, and that's how it goes subsequently all the way down to that end. We also have some butternut squash, which is this one here. Those are not too big. It's like around 3 pound. Hey, we'll take what we can get. We also have baby corn, and the corns are not huge either, but we do have corn. And this sweet corn was quite expensive when I bought it. It was only like maybe a couple ounces of corn for like $8. Well, that was the original price. I only paid like 4, but still, I think it was ridiculous amount of money for a little bit of corn. Anyway, I planted, and we're gonna save some of those seeds. What am I looking over here? Okay, here we go. It's another butternut squash under here that is also ripening up. And as you see, subsequently, there are more squash in there that I have not found. I only found 5 of those big ones. Here's another one of different variety. That's a baby. It's coming up. And, well, they're going to keep spreading all over this place. And since nobody knows where they are, well, they're going to grow to full maturity. And I just wanted to show you the last that I discovered, which is this one here. And that one is pushing close to 15 pounds. That is huge. And don't get fooled by the leaf, because it's a huge leaf on this squash. But anyway, I just wanted to show you how the progress of this Three Sister Garden is doing. To me, it looks fantastic because I can appreciate the production. Also, right there, those are another type of beans because I planted 2 types of beans in here. Again, the same method, 2 rows and 1 row of corn. And the corn here almost got invisible by the height of this other type of beans. And also the squash is overriding those beans. So it's higher on this side in here. But anyway, look at that. Beans and beans and beans everywhere. Fresh beans are the best. So I'm going to be harvesting this weekend coming up some beans. And I guess I'll do it quite cautiously because I don't want to hurt my my other plants in production there. Gotta be very careful. Let's look at that. Look at those huge tomatoes. But anyway, oh, so I showed you how many of those big squash, three or four. I think there's one more that I saw. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna go deeper in there. See if I can capture it. I don't know if I'm getting it. Yeah, it's in there. It's a big squash in there. And that one is definitely got it close to 15 pounds. So I know that that sounds quite a big for a lot of American audience here because they only see pretty much butternut squash or the Halloween pumpkins in the yard. But I tell you, that is some huge uh, squash um, that come from well, the seeds are from Guatemala, and it will be my first time tasting it since I'm not from Guatemala. I'll be giving it a taste this year, and hopefully they are good to boil and eat, and we'll see what else we can come up with. So there you go, guys, from Patio Frutal. I hope you like, share, subscribe, and you have a great evening.